Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This is Andrew coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. Today's topic is going to be the aging empath. Think about that one. This came in from a subscriber and I love the idea and the topic, so I'm going to do the video. Remember, if you like the content, please subscribe, share it with people that this may benefit. Thank you. Guys, we talk about the aging narcissist frequently, and actually I'm going to do another video on that soon. But the aging empath is a new topic. And what the aging empath, in my opinion, is this. Let's say that you're entering your golden years. You're getting older. And now the terms for golden years, I think it used to be in the 50s and 60s. I don't know. You can determine whatever you want the golden years to be for you, because we are all living longer lives these days. So I'm not going to put a number on that. Just want to get that out of the way. But when you are looking back and you're getting older, let's say, yes, your looks change. And you definitely have, wrinkles on your face, and you've been on the planet a good amount of time, and you are very fortunate to have done so, because many people don't live to be as long as you, as long as you are, or myself. But the whole point of the aging empath, it's not to look back and to say, wow, missed opportunities, or I gave all my love and affection to a narcissist or to narcissists, or I was consumed by negativity and like, for example, maybe you don't have a family right now, meaning maybe you don't, like in my case, I had 2 stepkids and a massive extended family. Now I have nothing. I'm by myself. So I'm coming from a good point here. The whole idea of the aging empath, though, it's not to look back. The way I see it is, I don't look back and say, wow, I had missed opportunities, or I gave all my beauty to someone who didn't appreciate me, or didn't respect me or love me, or basically gave it to a narcissist. I really don't see it that way. The way I see it is, life is a big experience. Each and every day is a new opportunity to learn, grow, teach, educate yourself, to discover new things. And whereas when you were with the narcissist, in the narcissistic relationship, yes, you were duped, you were taken advantage of, you were fooled, tricked, lied, manipulated, every other derogatory adjective I can come up with. It wasn't right, it wasn't fair. But then again, life isn't fair. And the aging empath, let's take my exact example. The way I look at things is, after you have, when you reflect and you look back at time and see all the things you did, an example would be like, right now I'm thinking about childhood and high school and college, traveling, growing, and then I'm just fast forwarding to the workplace and then getting married years ago to a narcissist. None of that was wasted time. None of it. I don't have one regret on this planet, not one. To be fair, I never have. I really, really haven't. I've made mistakes. I've made many mistakes. We all do. The beauty of being an empath is you recognize the mistakes you made or make, and you adjust and you correct them, but you own up to them. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take ownership of your misgivings or the things that perhaps you didn't succeed at. The narcissistic relationship wasn't one of them, because you gave to a fault. You gave everything you had to that relationship, or the relationships, and you actually believed that you were in love with someone who was in love with you. It turns out you weren't. Again, like I say, the narcissist took advantage of your beauty, of your empathy, of your love, your kindness, and everything you offer. But was it wasted time? No, not at all. It was actually a learning experience for you. Now, if the relationship ended recently, this video may not be for you. I understand. But for those of you on the channel, and if you think you're entering your golden years, just to let you know, I'm not super young, but my mental, how do you say it? The way I look at things is, age is just a number. It sincerely is. And that's not from a meme or something. I've just always believed it's just a number. Because inside I feel like I'm 22. I really do. And I hope you do too. But the aging empath, your life should be looked at with greatness, with pride, with ownership. An example again would be me. Like, when I look back at my marriage to the narcissist, and I raised 2 beautiful kids for 6 years, actually a little bit more. Do I think that was wasted? No. Was it valuable time in my life? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? It was a privilege to be a stepdad to those beautiful kids, and it was a privilege to be a member of the family. Of course, this is before I knew I was in a narcissistic relationship. But those years were special. And just like, if you look at your life like a book, chapter 1, chapter 2, and if you close certain chapters, which every chapter ends eventually, you'll understand that the aging empath is a beautiful thing. Unlike the aging narcissist, which is it's not a beautiful thing. And check out some of my videos on that topic. But the aging empath is a beautiful thing because you can look back with pride. You can look back and recognize you gave so much of yourself to complete strangers many times, to the relationships that you've had, to college friends, to neighbors, to family, to friends, to even people in the workplace. Before you knew what narcissism was, I'm certain if you worked a 9-to-5 job, you were being taken advantage of like I was many, many times. But you didn't know back then, but now you do. So you can look back at your life to this point, to this very minute you're watching the video, and you can say, yeah, you know what? This is incredible. I have a new chapter. Maybe I'm beginning today. Maybe you're beginning next week. But the new chapter involves you. You're the star of the chapter. You see, you've been the star of your book the whole time. Maybe you lost yourself when you were with the narcissist. I certainly did. But that chapter's closed. It's done. Do I still have to work on myself every day and go back and reread parts of that chapter? Yes, I do. And the reason I do is to discover more about myself and more of the things that maybe I missed, more of the signs I missed, more of the things that I should or should not have done. That's just part of the recovery process of being in a narcissistic relationship. But you don't need to be in a narcissistic relationship to close a chapter of your book. You see, chapters change all the time. You move your house where you live. You change jobs. You find a new love. Anything like that. Those are new chapters. And you should really consider looking back at your time, not with disdain or like, wow, I wasted time. I wasted my, this decade or that decade or whatever I did. No. Everything, each and everything you did took you to this point right now, watching this video with me. And thank you for being here. It took you to this exact moment in time, which is beautiful. It was meant to be. It was 100% meant to be. You here right now watching this video. So look and think to yourself, wow, yes, I am an empath. And I've done so many things, but right now, let's say maybe you don't have love. Or maybe that your bank account isn't as big as it used to be because the narcissist took it. Whatever your issues are, or problems, I shouldn't say issues, but whatever difficulties you're having in life, they can be overcome. They certainly can be overcome. Now, please don't dwell on the negative things. Dwell on the positive things. It's for the narcissist to be negative. That's not your job. Your job is to continue for the rest of your time on this planet called Earth, to be a bright, shining light, to help yourself, to help others when you can, to be the positive, glowing, beautiful, shining star that you have always been. But after the narcissistic relationship, you became educated, and you now understand you're one of a small minority of people called an empath. I mean, a real, genuine empath. I personally don't like to use the word super empath. That's just my opinion. I believe that we all have empathy in us to a degree, but those of us that really feel and can sense other people's emotions, and I am certainly one of those. I can sit right next to somebody. As a matter of fact, at work yesterday, I was sensing and feeling people's vibrations, and I'm really, really getting good at this. Like, I'm tuning into myself, tuning into them, whereas in the past, I would not be doing that. I'd just be absorbing everything they gave me, and believe me, it took a toll on me. But now I don't do that. I just absorb it, and that's for a whole different video. Sorry, I'm getting off track. But the aging empath is a beautiful thing. Absolutely glowing, radiant, shining thing, and I am one of them. Discussing me for a quick moment. Am I aging? Absolutely. We're all aging. Do I see some wrinkles on my face and a couple grays popping in? Yeah. Do I really care about that? Honestly, no. If you've looked at many of my videos I've created, there have been days I haven't shaved, and I kind of look like a little Santa Claus there with with white facial hair. And I just do that just because maybe those days I don't feel like shaving, and that's fine. But the thing is, I know my beauty, and you should too. My beauty rests externally. It does, just like yours. But more importantly, my beauty lies internally, in my soul, my heart, my feelings, my emotions, my being. All the things the narcissist tried to take away from us. That's where my beauty lies. And I'm stronger than ever. So, whereas the aging narcissist, they're fighting father time continuously, all the time. Botox, lipo, fake lashes, whatever they do. For guys, I don't know what the guys do. Hair implants, I guess. And that's that's natural for them. That's what they want to do. God bless them. I think that's great. But again, when as time ticks away, just remember, and I said it in other videos, there's a chance that some of these people that are doing all this lipo and facelifts and Botox or whatever the new procedures are, there's a chance they're going to look like someone completely different, let's say that, from when they started, if you get my point. Like some of these people that overdo the enhancements, what happens is they become addicted to them and they want to keep doing it and doing it and doing it, and they get more and more, as the procedures get better and better with time and faster and quicker and more new age, whatever the term is, they want to do that. And before you know it, their saggy areas of their body may not look normal. Let's just put it that way. That's what the aging narcissist is, just a little bit. I really am going to do a video on them again this weekend. But the aging empath isn't like that. You see, we age gracefully. We have that beautiful smile. We have that beautiful intel and light radiating from us, which is exactly why the narcissist spotted us and tried to take it from us. And they did for a certain period of time. No longer can they do that. You see, so with the aging empath, which I absolutely love this topic, I should do a series on it because I have experience. The beauty of the aging empath is if you fully embrace your time and understand that everything you've done to this point has taken you here, and that, you know, life isn't perfect. It's not, every day's not going to get, you know, it's not going to be all puppies and rainbows every day. But you fought through it, you battled, you're on this channel, you're educating yourself. And the aging empath is somebody who I admire more than anything in the world because they came through the fires, they battled, they understand, they have the education. And more importantly, they have time on this planet. Like I mentioned, time is the most valuable commodity anywhere on this planet. It really is. And I will say that as long as I'm on this planet. Because your time, what you do with it, dictates your day. And if you spend your time wisely and invest in yourself or help others, it's beautiful. Now, if you want to sit in your room and plot on how to screw up people's lives like the narcissist, go ahead and do it. But that's not spending your time wisely. That's being a selfish coward. And that's being destructive and manipulative. So the aging empath is beautiful. You're absolutely amazing. You're gorgeous. I love you. I love myself. And I sincerely love myself more and more every single day. Before I close the video, I just want to say this. A little side note is every morning I come out here to my pool and I meditate and I think to myself what I'm grateful for and wow, how much education I've received over the last year. Let's put it that way. And I introspect and I become more and more empowered. I sincerely am a 100% different person than I was 6 years ago, 5, 4, 3, even yesterday. Because each and every day I put beautiful energy into myself. And I take my aging with pride, with being grateful. Again, not many people live to be as old as you are. Whatever age you are, it doesn't really matter. The whole idea is that you're surviving, you're thriving. Meaning surviving, and I don't like that word either, you get my point. Surviving means like you're doing great. Just in life, you're here. And if you have a roof over your head and you have income and you have food on the table, you're so much better off than about 90% of the people on the planet. And yes, I do mean that. I'm not going to get all political, I'm just letting you know. So be grateful for what you have. And if you are an aging empath, God bless you, I love you. I would ask you that you give yourself a big hug right now and say, you know what? Andrew's right. I am amazing. And each and every day I'm going to get better and better. So embrace your aging. Understand it, recognize it. Be authentic with yourself. Guys, I'm going to close the video now because it's meditation time. I hope you liked the video. I love doing it. I really love doing it. From beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. God bless you all. I'll talk to you soon. Namaste.